Hello everybody, Spectacular, the Silver Stacular is here to just tell you all that I have squeezed the peace dollars in 2023. Here we are in December, and I wanted to show you only some of my accumulation throughout this year, and actually the last couple years too, because I've been secretly squeezing the peace dollars for a while. I think it's a great coin. I remember when silver peace dollars were like $10, $11 each. Some of you out there that have been in the hobby much longer than I probably remember even lower prices. So I think $10 for a peace dollar is about as good as I've ever done. So that's the best for me. Definitely leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you've been able to get into. But as you can see, I have quite an amount here. Is this all the peace dollars I own? Absolutely not. I probably have, if I had to guesstimate, at least another 100 to 150 that I know about. There could be another tube or so, like this right here, that has a lot of 20 in there that I've forgotten about, that's pushed back into the depths. That tends to happen as you become a accumulator of coins and precious metals, doesn't it? You just have stuff that you just forgot about. And that has definitely happened to me. So I have some that are actually even off screen here that you can't see all of. But here's a stack. And I've been a believer in the peace dollar. As far as peace dollars versus Morgan dollars, a lot of people, I think a majority of people tend to like the Morgan dollars better than the peace dollars. But I think that the peace dollar, as far as a collectible coin, is very underrated. You can get some really, really classic coins for a really steal of a price. I tell you what, some of these coins have a very low mintage. Just as we're talking about it, right here is a 1921, one of the key dates to the peace dollar set, and you're talking like 1 million minted. And who knows what actually has survived in decent condition of these right here. So when you get a hold of one of those, you're getting a real serious piece of history that has not, a lot of them out there. I mean, there's a really good opportunity to get a classic coin for a really nice, price. Really hasn't been totally explored yet as far as the collectability aspect. I don't believe yet. Anything from about 1926 and on, when it comes to peace dollars, the mintage comes way down, and you can get some really, really cool low mintage coins for a really, really nice price. So that being said, I've been squeezing them. I've been just grabbing them up whenever I can. A lot of people, because I will sell on places like Whatnot, a lot of people are like, hey, you got any peace dollars to sell? And I'm like, nope, I absolutely refuse to sell peace dollars. I'll get you a Morgan dollar. I'll get you some silver. I'll get you some gold. That's not a problem. But I refuse to sell the peace dollars. At least for right now, I don't plan on changing that. So yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Just buying them up as I can. Just about any peace dollar will do. But I've really been trying to focus on either key dates or nice condition peace dollars. So what do I mean by that? Here is a 1926 that I went ahead and got. Although it's not, a key date by any means. Mint state 63, a little nicer, a lot more detail available in this coin. And it came in the slab for basically free. A lot of times these lower mint state, higher mintage peace dollars, you can get slabbed for the same price just about as one that's raw. So like, why not? You know what I mean? It's just a little extra value right there for free, basically. So do things like that. I got one over here that I thought was kind of neat. This was from the Binion collection. So as you can see, the price says 85. I believe we got this one for, man, I wish I would have remembered that. I'd like to say it was into the 50s, maybe even 60s. Might even been 40s. I think I talked him way down from that right there. And he had just had it for such a long time. He's like, yeah, I'll sell it. It's no problem. So, ask worst case scenario. They say no, and you're in no different condition than you just were, right? So nice little 1922 mint state 62. I think it's a little bit better than a 62 personally, but hey, whatever. I don't care. Little Binion collection. That was a fun little slab to get. So this stuff is all out there, available. I mean, even today, it's not like we squeezed the peace dollars so significantly in 2023 to where they're not out there anymore. They still are. A lot of shops tend to sell these out pretty quickly. People collect peace dollars, believe it or not. And in 2023, for some reason, they decided that they really wanted to collect them even more than ever. So also, by the way, don't forget that we got this right here in 2023, the reverse proof 2-coin set for the Morgan and Peace dollar from the United States Mint. And we also got this in 2023, don't forget. And in 2021, we had this little Peace dollar. So there's a lot of stuff out there to get, whether you are a classic collector or you are a modern collector. The question was asked somewhere else, if you think that the 2023 and the 2021 Peace dollar are part of the Peace dollar set. And I think that technically I would say yes. I would say that yes, it is the overall set, but obviously there's a classic set now, and there's a modern set, and then there's a total set. And so, you know, obviously you can differentiate those on your own, what is what. But if you want the total set, I think you're going to go ahead and you're going to grab the newer ones. But also for those people out there that are like, I don't know about Peace dollars, I don't know if I want to get into them. If you are a coin collector, Peace dollars is one of the coolest things out there for the United States coins, because it is a small set. It's a beautiful large coin, so you got a lot to look at. It comes in silver, so even if it tones up pretty good, you can still see it. It's still nice and visible, as opposed to some of those large copper pieces that are, you know, if they tone a certain way, they're hard to see. I mean, really, really hard to see. So let me zoom this actually. Let me bring this up a little bit without breaking my entire display here. Yeah! All right, we did it. But you can see that I put this together. This was put together before 2023. I just wanted to show it off. The ease of how you can get this set right here for not really a whole lot of money. I mean, you can get some of the lower grade key dates and do pretty well. And if you are any kind of Peace dollar collector, you put this whole set together just about with what you have laying on your desk, you know, besides a couple of the key dates. Not a real big issue. So the 21 key date and the 28 key date in higher grade might be a little bit rough, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And look at that. That's it. It's a nice little 2-pager. A 2-pager, and you've got the classic set of Peace dollars. So look at that. Look at the mintages real quick. So again, like I was talking, right? 1921 key date, unrealized. Look at some of these. 1934, less than $1 million, less than the 1921, right? Less than the first year issued. Look at this right here, the 1928, only 360,000. And you're probably thinking like, well, there's coins out there from the United States Mint today that are like 250,000. Yep, totally right. That's accurate. But you're talking about a coin that's, you know, closing in now on 100 years old. And so who knows what's still out there. A lot of these coins, when silver spiked up to like the $50 range, they were taken and melted, right? They didn't care what the date was. It wasn't that important at the time because silver was the value. So some of these coins, I mean, that you thought were out there, you know, whatever that mintage says on there, that doesn't exist like that anymore. These coins were destroyed. And so the survivability of these coins is completely unknown, you know, completely. So it's exciting. I find it to be super exciting for the hobby to collect a coin like this and to get the prices that we're still getting today on some of these coins that have a very low mintage, you know, all things considered. So anyways, this is my journey thus far. In 2024, you probably won't see a dedicated Peace dollar squeeze video, but you're definitely going to see me picking up Peace dollars in 2024 because I've never stopped, right? 2023, I had more of a focus on it, but you just, you know, in the past, you've always seen me grab Peace dollars and buy them whenever I can and when they were budget friendly. But in 2024, you're going to see more of me just picking up here and there rather than dedicated videos towards getting only Peace dollars every single month. But don't think by any means, like I'm mentioning, that means that I'm not doing it. I'm doing it. It's just more how I've always done it, just as I can. So anyways, that's that, right? I got a few. I think I have at least 3 21s in here. There's 4. It looks like there's 4. So here's a 21 that I picked up. This was actually a while ago. I think I had this graded myself. So what's this one right here? Here's another 21 that I was able to grab. This says AU55 in an old Annex holder for $330, and I probably talked them down. Usually whatever price is on there has been talked down from that price. So what a steal. What a steal of a deal. That's a nice stinking coin right there. Here's a nice 1921 again. A nice 1921 again. I don't think I had any good finds for 28s. 28 Philadelphia is the like a real nice key date for this set. Very low mintage like we showed earlier. And I don't think I found any of those at all. Even budget-friendly ones, even expensive ones here in 2023 locally. I'm sure if I went to like a big show like the Fun Show and had asked around, I could have found, you know, something. But I'm going to double check real quick through this whole lot of stuff. There's a lot here. I just kind of threw them out. I was like, hey, let me make a fun little messy display for the video. Let me see what I got here. And always, I mean, feel free. Like my channel is all about you all, really. I mean, tell me about what you've been getting. Tell me about your really cool finds. Always curious. Let's see, a 22, very commons. That 26 we showed. These are all pretty common. Nice little 35. That's an older coin that I got a while back. Actually had that grade. I thought the toning was crazy on that. So dark, right? But it actually comes out kind of nice. So, still 23s, 22s. You find 22s and 23s everywhere. But I mean, in really high grade, those can still be pretty valuable too. Here's a 27. So there's a 27 AU53. Again, we don't pay that price. It's probably talked way down from that. This coin in the holder, when you look at it, I'm going to kind of zoom in on this. I think that they kind of should have graded this a little different. You can see this big kind of scratch right here on the field. In fact, all the fields kind of look like it's been kind of swiped a little bit. So I'm sure I paid a nice price for that. Wouldn't you consider buying the coin and not the slab? I think that was actually probably a cleaned coin. Tell me what you think. Anyways, happy to get them. Gonna keep buying them. And oh shoot, I forgot about this one. You remember this one that I had this year? Sent it to PCGS, and they said that they would not holder it. They would not even put that into a damaged holder for me. I really, really wanted that because it does say 1945, so around World War II era right there. And it has all these names etched into it. And they look like they're old names because the toning is down into the etching. So it looks like some Bobby W, maybe a Clyde. I probably should zoom in more on that thing. I think this is a piece of history, to be honest with you. I don't think that some kids went and did this real quick. I think this is something that got done like a little trench art or something. And I think it's a real special piece. So I got this for dirt cheap, and this is just going to stay in my collection. I would like to actually send it to a company that's willing to at least holder it to protect it. I don't care if it's put, you know, graffiti on the slab. I kind of expect that. I want that. I just think it needs to be preserved a little bit better. So, yeah, really happy with that piece, except for the fact that I paid money to have it holdered, and they can't do it. I mean, whatever. They did refund me, but still, time and effort, and I'm sure I paid shipping to get it done. I'm sure I did. I'm sure that wasn't refunded. Anyways, I got to go for now. I appreciate you all for watching. Keep up the good fight. It's been really awesome collecting these piece dollars, hearing from you all in the comments. Very proud of you all for squeezing the piece with me in 2023. And like, we're going to keep doing it. It's just not going to be so well known every single month in a video on the channel. So just FYI, but you're going to still see them on the channel. So yeah, I got to go for now. Appreciate you for watching. Spegtacular is out. Well, hello everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. You know, when I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.